So as I was saying in my last video, as a man, as a real man, if you want to be at the top of your game, if you want to remain as the man in that relationship, in that marriage, there are some things you should never do. There are some things you should never accept in your relationship, in your marriage. Never accept any form of disrespect from your woman. That is why it's very important here you set boundaries. Yes, you guys are married, you guys love each other, you guys are now one and all of that. But in order to make your woman continue to respect you, you have to learn to set boundaries. You have to learn to teach her not to cross the line, such as both of you are together. Because if you don't and you keep overlooking any form of disrespect, before you know it, she will get used to disrespecting you. And before you know it, the love and the value will no longer be there. And by that time, it might be too late. Whenever she puts up with any form of disrespect, caution her with love immediately. And let her know that you don't like it. And before you know it, that one will stop. But when you begin to overlook and overlook, she keeps repeating or even doing something worse time after time, time after time. Before you know it, the level of disrespect will be so much that you won't be able to stop it anymore. So avoid any form of disrespect. Never lose focus on your goals. Don't love with just your heart, love with your brain and your heart. Don't lose focus on the things that you have already aspired to be, all in the name of falling in love. No. Remember that as you're falling in love, you have things that you've already set to achieve, goals, ambitions, and everything. Don't allow your emotions to cloud your judgment. No, don't allow your emotions to drive you on your way to fulfilling your destiny, on your way to achieving your goals and ambitions. No. As you're building that relationship, also learn to build yourself as a man. Build yourself up. Set up a legacy for yourself and build it up. And that is what will help you to stay in control of your relationship, of your marriage. Never take back a woman that left you, especially one that left you because you weren't good enough, or maybe you didn't have enough money, you weren't up to her standards, and she left you, she dumped you. As a man, never ever take that woman back. No matter how much she begs, she comes back to beg. Never take her back. Because a woman that dumped you in your lowest moment doesn't truly love you and doesn't value you. So now that you're now financially stable, or you're now a better person, she feels she can just crawl back into your life. No. It means that she doesn't love you. She came back for the wrong reason. She came back for your money. So you shouldn't stoop yourself so low to accept a woman that dumped you for the wrong reason. Don't ever allow such. Because when the chips are down, when the storms come again, she will still leave you again. The love is not there. She is in your life for the wrong reason. So never take back a woman that dumped you. Never marry a woman who claims that she has repented or that she has changed. For example, if a woman is having an infidelity problem, and as you guys are in the relationship stage, she's still in that bad habit, she still sleeps around, knowing full well that both of you are in a serious relationship. Now she now finds out that, okay, you now want to propose to her so that you guys can settle down, and she now claims that she has repented. My dear, a leopard can never change its spots. It is now a part of her. You cannot change her. Something her parents couldn't change when she was single, and you feel you can change that woman when you get married to her. No, you can't. It's already a part of her personality. She can never change. There are some bad habits that when it becomes a part of a person's personality, it is almost impossible to change. So don't ever accept a woman that claims that she has repented over a bad habit just because you are not ready to marry her. It will surely continue when you guys get married. Never marry a woman whose bestie is that of an opposite sex, especially one that you advised her to break that friendship with her bestie now that she's in a relationship and she still refused. Don't marry such a woman. Why? Because that's her male bestie. is usually a backup plan. Yes, women that have and keep male besties, especially ones that are very, very close to them, they're always a backup plan. One day she might even begin to compare you to her bestie, because that her bestie is more like an assistant boyfriend. Yes, that her bestie will be the one to give her advice on her relationship. Whenever she needs someone to talk to, it is her male bestie that she will go back to give her, to collect advice from. And when things begin to get tough in your relationship, when things begin to go south in your relationship, who do you think she will run to? When she begins to feel, feel like having sex and maybe you're not around, who do you think will satisfy her? Learn to set boundaries. Learn to teach your woman to set boundaries between her and her male friends. Never ever marry a broke woman. Now, who is a broke woman? A broke woman is not someone that doesn't have money. No. A broke woman is a woman that has nothing else to offer except her dependence. A broke woman is that woman that is looking for nothing else apart from a man that will pay her bills. Such women are not after love. They are not looking for who to fall in love with. No. They are in a relationship because that man is paying her bills. They are in a relationship because the man is taking care of her. You don't need such a woman. Why? Because when that money stops coming, that thing that she's gaining from you stops coming, she will move to the next person. And you wouldn't want such a woman. Settle down with a woman that will add something to your life. Someone that can stand on her own, not someone that will drain you of everything that you have. No. Marry a virtuous woman. Never be with a woman that lacks accountability. A woman that cannot take responsibility for her actions is not a good woman. Yes, a woman that blames everybody for everything that happens in her life, for her problems, her family problems, her past, her misfortunes, anything that she passes through in life is someone else's fault. She blames you for every misunderstanding that you guys have in that relationship. You shouldn't be with such a woman. Yes, you should be with a woman that knows how to take responsibility for her actions. Because if she's not accountable and she can't take responsibility, she cannot grow. And she cannot even help you to grow. Rather, she will drag you down. And finally, for today's episode, never ignore red flags from the woman that you're dating. Now that you guys are still in the relationship stage, why not observe that woman? Okay, you have observed that woman and seen that there are some characters that she exhibits that you don't really like. It is up to you to ask yourself, can I live with such a person? Can I get married to such a person and live with the person for the rest of my life? If you know that the characters that you have observed in that woman is something that you cannot accept, and you know that it's now something that is part of her and she's not willing to change, why not walk away while you still can? Now that you still have the opportunity, now that you guys are not yet married, why not walk away? Because you might end up regretting marrying a woman that you know you cannot tolerate her attitude, her character, her personality. Walk away while you still can. So that is all for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching my video. There are so many things that you should never accept as a man that wants to be at the top of his game in his relationship, in a marriage. But I just mentioned a few. That is all for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you so much for listening. And please, if you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also like and comment on my videos. Thank you so much for watching.